Hello and good afternoon to you Marshall Eagles baseball fans. I'm wishing you a very pleasant day wherever you may be. 60 degrees and sunny here, pretty chilly with a high of only 62 degrees today. And as someone who has previously played baseball, it's not super cold, but definitely cold enough that you don't want to hit anything on the inside of the inside part of the bat or get jammed or catch the ball with your palm. I think that might hurt a little bit in today's weather. Not super cold, but it's the second game of the day here at Marshall Fundamental. These Marshall Eagles face off against the Maywood Wolfpack, and it's opening day for both of these JV teams. These two JV teams have not met in a long while, and it's a regular season. Last year, this Maywood JV team had an overall record of 6-5 with a league record of 3-1 and a run differential of 77-70. I'm Jack Badsey covering this JV Eagles baseball game right here on YouTube. Ben Level will start things off for the Eagles on the mound. Ian McCready behind the plate. Tony Hernandez at first. Caden Mullins at second. Chris Romero at short. Nate Aviles at third. Liam Wallstrom in left. Jaden Gutierrez in center. And Sean Monteleone in right field. First game of the day was the varsity game, which varsity won against Maywood 14-3. They had a no-hitter going until the sixth inning when Michael Gerst allowed the first hit of the game. Alvarez will lead things off for Maywood. First pitch is a strike. Called strike on the outside, no balls in a strike. Lavelle fires that one too low, it's 1-1. Lavelle, 1-1 pitch down the heart of the plate, now it's 1-2. Ben Level in a 1-2 count. Fires to the dish. Strike three called on the outside part of the plate. It's a backwards K for Level. Now it's Corona. First righty-righty matchup of the game. Grounded to short. Romero's got to play. He fires over across the diamond to first. And a really good arm. It's 6-3. 6-3 put out. Romero to Hernandez. There's two away.
Hey, we got two, get about one.
Two in a row for Level. Pitches away.
Hey,
A ball and no strikes. Level fires a strike. Counts even at 1-1. Pitch is high, grounded to Romero. He's got another chance. He throws to Hernandez. Another 6-3 put out. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors on 8 pitches from Ben Level. Chris Romero, Caden Mullins, and Ian McCready due up for the Marshall Eagles when we return. Chris Romero gets the starting lineup position. He will bat first for this Eagles lineup. Hitting first today against Ramirez, the Wolfpack pitcher. Pitch is a strike. Romero swings at the second pitch, flies it to center, ranging back and off the glove. Romero's got speed, he hustles to second. He will be headed to third. Head first, slide into third base safely. Romero's got a triple. Romero gets to third on the error, and now Caden Mullins will hit. Fouled off. A strike on Mullins. Ball outside. Catcher stops it. Too high. Two balls and a strike on Caden. Romero off a third. Hardy lead. Pitch is too high. It's 3-1. Mullins, a sophomore here at Marshall. He hit .250 last season with a .407 on base percentage and a .657 OPS. 5 hits, 4 RBI. Pitch is low, and Mullins will walk. Mullins goes to first, and now Ian McCready at the ditch. McCready, a freshman. He played it in Pasadena American Little League on successive teams. And what's going on here? Mullins is held up. Romero will score. Mullins still caught in the pickle. The throw is over the glove. How did Mullins get out of that? He is safe, and Romero scores the first run for the Eagles. First pitch to McCready, fouled off. As I was saying, Ian McCready played in Pasadena American Little League. He was on a lot of successful teams, won the Pasadena American Little League Championship with one, and then won Tournament of Champions with the other. I played with Ian in Pasadena American Little League, and Ian used to play golf. Big Dodger fan. Down in the count, 0-2 here. 0 for 5 with a walk in his last 2 games. Mullins off a second. Pitch is too high. Now 1-2 on Ian. A ball and 2 strikes on McCready. Mullins in scoring position here with nobody out. Eagles lead 1-0. Too high for Ian. Ian's played his last 2 games at catcher, the full games. Mind you, he's got experience catching players like Chris Romero, and last game he even caught some varsity players, George Jennings and Ben Murrow, as they chose to stay for part of the JV game, and he was able to catch for them. That ball is hit into right center field, and it drops. Mullins had to hold up. He will be stopped. McCready slides into second. It's a double. McCready showing off the speed. He's got an extra base hit for himself. Mullins didn't have the greatest read out there at second and could only make it to third. Now it's Jaden Gutierrez's turn. Gutierrez 1 for 5 with 3 walks in the last 2 games that he's played. And that'll increase it. Gutierrez into right field. That will score Mullins. McCready is being sent home. They will throw to the plate. Head first slide. Ian is in.
Time!
3-0 as we get a talk here for Maywood. Nate Aviles at the dish now. Gutierrez on second after the single. That pitch is fouled off. Aviles 1 for 5, 2 walks, a run, and a stolen base in his last 2 games. Gutierrez off first on the single, and he advanced to second on the throw. Pitches a ball. 1-1 on Nate. Gutierrez goes. Pitch is high. He is in there safely. It's a stolen base for Gutierrez. He's 90 feet away. 2 balls and a strike on Nate. This gets by the catcher. Gutierrez scores standing up. Four to 0, and still nobody out. Aviles to short. The throw is skipped, but out by just a step. First down. And now Ben level to hit. Haven't seen Level hit all that much. And I thought Ben was a PO until I saw the lineup today. Pitches a strike. So yeah, they'll let him hit, and it's in the 6th spot. Nobody out and 1 on for Ben Level. Outside. Level is a Dodgers and Twins fan. Pitched 2 perfect innings 2 weeks ago against Temple City. That pitch is high. 2-1 now. Last year he hit .091 with a .322 OPS. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, stolen base, and caught stealing 1. Into left field. This will drop between the center fielder and left fielder. Level's got a chance for a double. Even the pitcher is getting a knock. Ben's got a double. All of these Eagles hitters are getting on board. Only 1 out, and now it's Tony Hernandez. 1 for 3 with a walk in his last 2 games. First pitch swinging into left field. Level doesn't get a lead off of second because the catch is made. Unable to advance his Level, so he will head back. Hernandez out on the fly out to left. And now Sean Monteleone takes his hacks. 4-0 our score, 2 outs and a runner at second. Too low and a ball. Two 2-0 on Monteleone. Too high. 3-0 now. Lunges at it, puts it into right field. Monteleone's got a knock. Level held up at third, and so now runners at the corners for the Eagles. Two outs, and now Liam Wallstrom at the dish. Runners at the corners for Liam. Level at third, and Monteleone at first. Pitcher steps off. Monteleone back in at first. 4-0 our score. And Level's got to tie his shoes. Pitch to Wallstrom. There goes Monteleone. He's in there safely. No balls and a strike. Monteleone off of second. Level off of third. Fouled off.
Help!
Too low on a ball. 1-2. One and two on Wallstrom. Good sound off the bat into center. Diving attempt, it gets by him. Level and Monteleone coming to score. It's 6-0. We are batting around here. Chris Romero hitting for the second time this inning. He hit fly ball to center and reached on an error by the center fielder and got a triple out of it in his last time up. Wallstrom off of first. In an inning that has gone for a long time, Romero puts it into left center. This time it's caught, and the inning is finally put to rest. 6 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors for Maywood on 32 pitches. Ramirez, Perez, and Iniguez due up for Maywood when we return. It's the end of the first inning, 6-0 our score. All right.
Good job.
Top of the second, here we go. Level still on the mound for the Eagles. In a 6-0 game after the Eagles scored 6 in their half of the first. Too low on a ball. One and 0 the count. Pitch grounded to short. Romero coming on. He fires low and unable to pick it is Hernandez. So it'll be an error on shortstop. And Maywood's got a runner aboard.
Hey, no, man up first, look like that.
Runner goes. Fouled off.
One, two. Look like that.
Level fires too low, and now the count's even at 1-1. Top of the second, a ball and a strike. Nobody out and one on. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. McCready fires down to second. The throw is too late. Ramirez steals second for Maywood. Perez at the dish.
Hey, let's field.
A ball and 2 strikes. Lavelle fires too low. Level, sorry. Two balls and 2 strikes, counts even. Bent fires, it's chopped to third. A fair ball! Wallstrom fields it and gets it back in. Now the runner's going to second. Romero holds the ball. How about that aggressive base running from Maywood? So 2 runners aboard for Maywood now. Level fires a strike. The 0-1 from Level.
Two.
Chopped at that pitch and now 2 strikes. Pitch from Level, too high, kicks off of McCready's glove. McCready shovels it, and he got him!
Infield, talk to me. One out, man up third.
What's the count? Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Hey, we got you, man up third. That's my one.
Two outs now, and Nunez at the dish for Maywood. Too high and a ball. Level fires, swing and a miss. The 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. One and 2 the count. Level fires. Off speed, caught him looking. Another strikeout from Ben Level. No runs, no hits, 2 errors on 15 pitches. Mullins, McCready, and Gutierrez due up for the Eagles when we return. It's the middle of the second.
Baldi, going to!
Caden Mullins to lead things off for the Eagles here in the top of the bottom of the second. First pitch to Mullins is a swing and miss. Mullins walked and scored in his only plate appearance so far. Pitch to Mullins. Lined into left center field. This ball will drop. Mullins can run. He heads to second base. It's going to be a close play. He is safe on the slide. Now it's Ian McCready's turn. He doubled and scored, and he's 1 for 1 today. Mullins off of second. Great jump from Mullins. No chance to throw him out. Pitch to McCready. Strike one. Strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes on Ian McCready. With Mullins out there at third. Pitch to Ian. Too low. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ian. Too low, good eye from McCready, and now the count is run full. The 3-2 pitch. Loft into second baseman's glove. And it's a putout. Pop fly to second. There's 1 out, and now Jaden Gutierrez at the dish. Gutierrez, 1 for 1 today. He's singled on a line drive to right field. He advanced to second on the throw. Mullins off a third. Strike 1. High fly ball. This thing is sky high into left field. Caught. Mullins heading home. He will score. It's a sacrifice. Mullins scores on the sac fly. There's 2 outs. Eagles lead 7-0, and Nate Aviles is at the plate. He grounded out to short and is only at bat. 2 outs. High fly ball, third baseman makes the catch. One run, 1 hit, no errors on 11 pitches. Mora, Flores, and Alvarez due up for Maywood when we return. It's the end of second. Eagles lead 7-0.
Gotta stay down. Yes, you're gonna go check it, but get the strike first.
Hey, we got no out. Get him a walk.
Top of the third. New pitcher on the mound. It's Bryce Steinberg. First pitch to Mora is a swinging strike. Bryce gets another swing and miss. 2 low on a ball. 1-2 the count. Strike 3. Backwards K for Steinberg. A lot of defensive changes. Not only Steinberg on the bump. James Salinas at first. Wyatt Woods at second. Swing and a miss in the meantime by Flores, the last hitter in Maywood's lineup. Romero still at short. Theo Ortega at third. Carlos Carrera in left. Jaden Gutierrez in center. And Christopher Romo in right field. Outside. Now it's 1-1. A ball and a strike, 1 out, and a 7-0 Eagles lead over Maywood. Steinberg fires the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One and two, 1 out, no one on. Lined into right field. Romo has no play. That ball drops.
Hey, what inning is it?
It is top third.
Okay.
Get it, don't get it.
A ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Good job of having a battle here from Flores, the Maywood hitter, as that pitch is too high. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another K for Steinberg. Alvarez, the Maywood hitter, is at the dish. He struck out looking in his only at-bat so far. Eagles lead 7-0 over Maywood. 2 outs, no one on. Bunt shown and unable to be put down. Steinberg, the 0-1. Called strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Steinberg looks in and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's the middle of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors on 13 pitches. Steinberg strikes out the side. He's due up, then Salinas, then Romo, when the Eagles take their halves. 7-0 Eagles lead.
10 for 18.
Oh, I didn't know jetpack to fly over.
There we go. Go, bud.
A jetpack to fly over. Go.
Bryce Steinberg starts things off for the Eagles here in the bottom of the third. First chances for him in the ball game. Fouls off the high pitch. Steinberg, a transfer from LaSalle, played in Pasadena American Little League with teammates Liam Wallstrom and Wyan Woods. He pitched 3 scoreless innings in the last 2 games. He was 0 for 3 with a walk in his last one. Fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes on Bryce Steinberg.
Pick the ball up.
Hanging pitch. Steinberg puts it in play, but it's caught by the second baseman. Now James Salinas will take his halves. Salinas 0 for 3 in his last 2 games. He's a sophomore here at Marshall. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Pitch to James is too high. Pitch to Salinas. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Two and 1 on James. 1 out, nobody on. 7-0 Eagles lead. Too high. Three balls and a strike. Bottom of the third. Foul ball. Three and 2 counts full. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch to Salinas. Fouled off, and he'll stay alive. Off the glove, and ball 4, Salinas walks. Now Christopher Romo to hit. Last scrimmage that Romo played, he played right field. Didn't get an at-bat, so this is first chance for him. Salinas off of first. Romo missed the last scrimmage because he was in Hawaii on a birthday vacation. Salinas on first, 1 out. Here on the bottom of the third, 7-0. Pitch to Romo's too high. Salinas had a late start. They won't throw down though. It's 1-0. Swings at the high pitch, grounds it foul. Carlos Carrera on deck. Pitch to Romo. High fly ball foul. A ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Salinas on second. Pitch to Romo. Too low, ball 2.
Good on, Romo.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Chris. Romo grounds it to third. Salinas. The ball is dropped. Romo beats it out. Romo reaches on the error after the third baseman fumbled the ball. That play sure looked interesting because Salinas was just jogging to third. Didn't know whether or not to run hard because it was a slow roller. And then the third baseman just straight up couldn't field it. He couldn't gather himself, and Romo's aboard on the error. Carlos Carrera at the dish now. He watches the ball. 1-0. Carrera played left field in his last scrimmage. Romo off of first. Pitch to Carlos is a strike. Chris Romero's on deck. Too low. Gets by the catcher. Salinas coming home. He slides and he's safe. That had to hurt. Salinas wanted to do a feet first slide, couldn't decide, and then went head first and looked to have scraped up his knees. Hopefully he's all right. Romo goes to second on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Strike number 2. 2-2, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Carrera down on strikes. Now Chris Romero up again. Romero reached on an error by the center fielder and also flew out to center field. Romo off of second. Third at-bat of the day for Chris Romero.
I didn't draw that. Someone told me how to.
Grounded to short. Dropped again. This infield for Maywood keeps plugging up balls. And it's another error. Romo goes to third. And Romero at first. Now Wyatt Woods. Runners at the corners, 2 outs for Woods. Romo heading back to third, and he's safe on the pickoff. Romero had a start off of first, and he got to second without a throw. They chose to throw to third instead, and Romo was safe. Swing and a miss from Woods. No balls and a strike, 2 runners in scoring position. Woods, a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs on Woods. High fly ball, foul territory. Third baseman And a catch is called. They say it was on the transfer. So that will be the third out of the inning. One run, no hits, 2 errors on 24 pitches. Corona, Del Carmen, and Ramirez due up for Maywood when we return. It's the end of the third. Marshall scores 1, 8-0.
Over there! Hey, we got no odds. Get him at 1.
Top of the fourth. Kicks off with Bryce Steinberg still on the mound. Too low and ball 1.
Baseball. Baseball.
Hey, Doug, I can hit baseball.
In between short and third, it's a hit. That breaks up the no-hitter. So the first hit for Maywood comes in the top of the fourth. No outs, runner aboard first, 8-0. Steinberg fires. Strike 1. High fly ball. Over goes Salinas, but it's into the crowd.
What after the score? 6-0, is it?
8-0.
8?
No balls and 2 strikes on Del Carmen. Corona at first. Nobody out. Steinberg in a 2-strike count. He fires high. And a balk is called, apparently.
Really?
So the balk moves him to second, no pitch. And so the count moves back to no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3.
Hey, we got 1 on that second. Set up.
Ramirez batting cleanup with a runner at second and 1 out. Pitch to Steinberg is low. McCready stops it in front of him, but the runner still gets to third.
I did this on the roof.
Runner at third. 1 out. 8-0 Eagles lead. Pitch to Ramirez from Steinberg. Too far out. Only defensive change, Eli Macias goes into center for this inning. Pitch from Steinberg. Grounded to first. Salinas will go over and take the out. They trade it out for a run. Corona comes home and scores for Maywood. It's 8-1. 2 outs and no one on. Strike 1. No balls and a strike on Perez, the Maywood hitter. Swing and a miss. Steinberg fires the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gets by McCready. He'll have to hustle. He calls outside, and it's unable to be picked by Salinas.
Hey, I caught outside. They got you on number 1.
2 outs, and after the drop third, after he reached on the drop third, now Iniguez at the dish for Maywood. Line back up the middle. Macias unable to make the play. They might have a force at second, and he's safe. Two outs. Two outs, first and second. Balk is called. Another one on Steinberg. Both runners move up. Steinberg asking what he did, and explanation given by the umpire. 2 outs, and because of the block, both runners move up. Strike 1. A 1 from Bryce. He fires. Line, Salinas catches it. An Adam ball gets him out of the inning. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors on 13 pitches. McCready, Macias, and Ortega due up for the Eagles when we return. It's the middle of the 4th. Eagles lead 8-1. McCready, Macias, and Ortega due up here for the bottom of the fourth. McCready doubled and popped out. He's 1 for 2 today. McCready 0 for 5 in his last 2 games, but that changed here as he got his first hit. So he's 1 for 7. But that one hit, a extra base hit. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth, Eagles 8-1 lead. Swing and a miss from McCready. Pitch to McCready. Too high. A 1-1. Fouled it off. Two strikes on McCready. Here's the pitch. Too high and no dice. Pitch to McCready's outside the zone, and now the count is full. Barrels the ball, shallow left. Shortstop can't find it, and it drops. It's a single for McCready. So technically that will go down as a single for McCready, as not an error. Eli Macias to hit. 8-1. Bottom of the fourth. Yeah, no problem. Eli Macias on JV here. He's a freshman. Pickoff throw, and back in is McCready. Macias 2 for 7 in his 2 games that he's played most recently. A walk and 2 runs. His nickname, he goes by E-Money. Big Raider fan, and I'll block his call, and so McCready will go down to second. So a balk, and down to second goes McCready. Macias has a dog named Kona, a pit bull. He's a Dodger fan, but his favorite player is Barry Bonds. Swing and a miss. Macias chases the high pitch. Pickoff throw, McCready back in diving. Swing and a miss for E-Money. No balls and 2 strikes on Macias. Pitch is too high. Kicks off the glove of the catcher. McCready over to second on the pass ball. Runner on third, nobody out. A ball and a strike. 8-1 Eagles lead. Pitches inside. Macias takes it, and the count is even at 2-2. Too high on Macias, and the count is full. Three and two counts full. Swing and a miss. Macias goes down on strikes. Now Ortega to hit. Check swing, he did go. Macias headed home. I'm sorry, McCready headed home. He slides in safely. No balls and a strike. 9-1 our score after McCready comes home on the wild pitch. Too low and a ball. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Ortega swings at a ball, fouls it off. A ball and two strikes. 1-2 in Ortega. Theo fouls it off. Too far out, counts even at 2-2. Time called. Two and two. The one-out pitch to Ortega is turned on and goes foul. Out of the windup. Lofted to second. This ball will bounce 3 times. And out at first is Ortega. Two outs. And now Bryce Steinberg to hit for the second time. He popped out to second and is only at bat. Bryce watches a pitch way out of the zone. Two 2-0 on Steinberg. Swing and a miss from Steinberg. Two balls and a strike. Pitch to Bryce. Short fly ball. Nice running catch from the shortstop. Steinberg is retired on a web gem. It's the end of the fourth. Marshall, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors on 23 pitches. Mora, Flores, and Alvarez due up for Maywood when we return. It's 9-1. Ian, is that Ben in the center? Thank you. First pitch of the fifth coming from the new pitcher on the mound, James Salinas, is a swing and a miss. McCready still behind the plate at catcher, Macias at first, Wyatt Woods at second, Chris Romero at short, Theo Ortega at third, Carlos Carrera in left, center field is Ben Level, and in right field it's Christopher Romo. Top of the fifth, in a 9-1 game, a ball and a strike. It's too low, 2-1. Two balls and a strike, Salinas to the dish. Strike two. Two and two. Here's the pitch from Salinas. Swing and a miss, strike three. He got him. 1-0. Salinas fires. Too high. 2-0. Pitch to James is outside, 3-0. Excuse me, James to Flores is outside. Fouled off, 3-1.
Help!
Three balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is inside, ball 4.
Don't play that!
Pitch to Salinas is a strike. Excuse me, Salinas to the plate is a strike. Keep on doing that. God. A ball and a strike. Salinas to the dish. Inside, kicks off of McCready, no runner.
Talk to me!
2 balls and a strike. Too low. 3-1 now. Three balls and 1 strike. Salinas. Hit hard to third. Ortega fumbles with it. He fires to second, way over the glove. Picks off of Wood's glove. Romo to third. He's safe. Runners in the corners, called strike. Alvarez. Excuse me. 2 runners aboard, and now a balk is called. Another balk. And it's 9-2. A run comes home for Maywood. Hit by pitch, and he goes down to first. Now 2 runners aboard and 1 out. Salinas. High fly ball, really high on the infield. Macias calls it, and he makes the catch. It's the infield fly rule, though. Infield fly rule in effect, so.
Hey, 2 outs for second! Easy as fast!
2 outs now. Salinas is 2-out pitch. McCready can't find the baseball. If he found it sooner, he might have had the runner hung up at first. A ball and no strikes. Off of McCready, he fires down to third. Safe.
Let's go, Keith.
Too far in. Three balls and no strikes. Fouled off. Three balls and a strike. Don Ramirez, the cleanup hitter. Looking to set him down is Salinas. Fouled off. Three balls and two strikes. Salinas, full count pitch. High pop up. Woods and Macias converging. Woods makes the pop out catch. It's the middle of the fifth. 1 run, no hits, and 1 error on 24 pitches. Salinas, Romo, and Carrera due up next.
What's the score now?
9-2.
Okay, is there another game after this?
No, this is the last one.
How many innings do they play?
They're gonna go 7 unless there's like a 10-run differential. Then there's mercy.
Okay.
So then the game will end on the spot probably.
So what innings is it now?
Bottom of the 5th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going, Rod?
Let's go. Come on.
Salinas, Romo, and Carrera here in the bottom of the fourth, or bottom of the fifth. Leading things off is James Salinas. Salinas walked in his only at bat. Pitches a ball. Salinas also pitched an inning, his last inning. He gave up only 1 run. It was unearned, though. Pitches a ball. Now it's 2-0. Grounded to second. Salinas runs hard, but he's retired on the 4-3. Now it's Christopher Romo's turn. He hit a ground ball and reached on an error by the third baseman in his last time up, so he's 0 for 1. With Salinas aboard first. Wait. How's he on first? For some reason, Salinas aboard first. Only a possible explanation is first baseman dropped the ball. First pitch gets by the catcher, and Salinas goes down to second. Salinas on second, 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch to Romo. Ahead of it, grounds it foul. A 1-1 count on Romo. Grounds that thing foul. Ramirez at 96 pitches. Almost at the 100 mark. 1-2. Salinas at second with nobody out. It's got to be tiring for him. Pitch to Romo. Outside. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The set and the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside portion of the plate. Romo goes down looking. It's 9-2. Carlos Carrera at the dish now. He struck out swinging in his only at bat. Pitches a ball. Gets by the catcher. Salinas safe at third. High strike on Carrera. A ball and a strike, 1 out. Salinas at third, 9-1 our score. Pardon, 9-2. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss from Carrera. Two and 2 the count. pitch to Carrera. Grounded, back to the pitcher. He'll go home with the ball. Salinas out at the plate. 2 outs, so Carrera reaches first on the fielder's choice, and now Chris Romero again. He reached on an error by center field, flew out to center field, and reached on an error by shortstop. Romero last season, he had a .341 average with a .525 on base percentage and a .940 OPS. A double, a triple, 11 RBIs, 20 runs scored, 16 walks, 29 stolen bases for him. Pitches ball, gets by the catcher. Romero pitched in the last game, 2 for 5 with 3 walks in his last 2 games. Want to know the count. Had a chance to turn on it. A ball and a strike. A ball and a strike. 2 outs. That pitch looked like a lollipop. 2 balls and a strike. Can't imagine how fast that pitch was. 3-1. Ramirez at 107 pitches. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Carrera off a second. Up the middle, Romero's in the hit club. Carrera comes home. He scores standing up. It's 10-2. Bottom of the 5th. Wyatt Woods to hit. Woods popped out in foul territory to the third baseman his last time up. To second goes Romero. Hit on the ground to short. Bobbled the ball and safe. Now the ball gets by the first baseman. Romero was headed to third. He will head home. Here's the play. He is safe. Chris Romero. How about that aggressive base running? He brings him home from first.
I like it.
In McCready, first pitch swinging and a miss. Going to third is Woods. Catcher still can't find the ball. Strike number 2. Woods at third, no balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ramirez at 111 pitches. Skied high, shallow center, and this one drops. McCready aboard again. This time it's on an error by the second baseman. So that run that McCready drove in is the mercy run. 10-run game, 12-2 is the score. Umpire calls ball game, and we are done. Here from Marshall Fundamental. 12-2 the final score. So that'll end the ball game.
Wolfpack!
12-2 the final. Ben Level gets the win for Marshall. The offensive powerhouse of the Marshall Eagles. They put in 12 runs today. Next game for them is on Monday against Flint Ridge Prep. And as always, I'm Jack Badsey, your play-by-play announcer. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.